The following program is a part of Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Welcome back to Food Flash. In this episode, Stevie and his mom made some delicious homemade root beer, and are going to show you how to make it yourself. Next, we'll be conducting a food experiment to see which cereal makes for a good coating on chicken. Then, Sophia and Morgan will be giving their thoughts on which fast food places have the best fish sandwiches for the Lent season. And finally, some of the cast will be participating in a blind, mute, and deaf cooking challenge. Without further ado, let's feast on this episode of Food Flash.
What's good?
I'm Stevie,
I'm Brian.
and we're gonna try some
Beer!
root beer, not alcoholic beer, because that would be illegal for him. 'Cause
And you.
I'm 21.
Bruh. I got another year.
Yeah, you got another year, dude. Alright, so we're gonna do a tier list from A, B, and C. A being the best and C being the worst.
What does B do then?
B is mid.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got homemade root beer, which I'll put the recipe on screen. I did try it once, and in my opinion, it doesn't taste very good. But we're gonna try it again. So we're gonna pour it.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little. All right, Brian, you ready?
Alright. Cheers.
Yeah, this is not gonna taste good.
3, 2, 1.
What do you think?
What the hell is that?
That's definitely C tier.
Lack of fizz.
No, it has fizz in my opinion, but
Oh, yeah, but compared to what I'm used to.
Right.
It's not. I don't even know what that was. I mean, it
it
would.
tasted root beery, but it had too much yeast taste.
It gives you a bad aftertaste, is what.
Yeah, I can taste it now. Alright, next we're gonna do some Clover Valley. This is just
No.
generic root beer from Dollar General.
DG for another 3.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers. What do you think? Tastes like root beer, huh?
That one's more normal. I'm not really a root beer guy, but why not? I give it a shot every now and then. Alright. Give me the last one so I can compare the two.
It's caffeine free and low sodium, as it says on the back of the can.
So,
Pour me a little bit more than usual.
yeah, you like this one?
Yeah, I like J&W the best, I think, out of all of them.
Alright, well we know what your preference would be. Let's see what I have to say. Okay, that makes sense.
What?
Yep, we're
The
good.
best one?
Yep, AW wins.
Yep, okay.
Hello, welcome back to Food Flash. My name is Anthony,
Wyatt. I'm Sammi.
and today we're going to be conducting another food experiment. In a previous episode of Food Flash, we asked the question, can you make mashed potatoes out of Pringles?
You feel good about that?
No.
Oh. Oh my god. Tastes like paste.
The answer was no. And we're going to be conducting another experiment today, and that is, which cereal makes the best coating for fried chicken? We've got a whole bunch of different cereals lined up against the wall back here, and we're going to see which one is the best. Let's get started. So what you're going to go ahead and do is crack open 3 large eggs and drop the yolks into a bowl, and then you're going to go ahead and grab a whisk and whisk the eggs together so it makes a nice egg mixture. And then you're going to go ahead and take your piece of chicken, drop it into the egg mixture and get that coated on both sides, and then take your cereal of choice and put it into a Ziploc bag, crush it up, and then take your egg-soaked chicken and put it into the Ziploc bag, close it up, and just start shaking it and get that piece of chicken coated on both sides, just kind of like how Wyatt's doing right now in the tutorial. And for the cereals that we're using, we've got Fruity Pebbles, Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds, Golden Grahams, Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, Cocoa Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios, and a secret 9th one. in 350 degree heated oil, vegetable or canola. You're gonna drop your piece of chicken in it. And then when you're gonna make sure that the internal temperature reads 180 before taking it out. And then, yeah, it's gonna look something probably like this. Very burnt-like, but I promise it was not overcooked in any way. We're gonna go ahead and try our chicken in batches of 2, just because we don't want these to get like too cool while we're making them all. Also, we've gained hair nets in the time that we've gone from cooking to now. So first off, we've got cocoa pebbles. Surprisingly, it's not bad.
Kind of tastes like an unseasoned chicken finger with breadcrumbs.
Yeah, you could fool me with that.
Okay, so next up, we've got cinnamon toast crunch, which exterior-wise looks the same as the cocoa pebbles, but smell-wise smells different. Whoa,
Oh,
that is a different taste.
that's different. I've had a baked apple before.
No.
It kind of tastes like a baked apple.
I like this one more than the Cocoa Pebbles.
All right, moving on to the next two. We got Honey Nut Cheerios. It tastes like a piece of fried chicken. Like,
I'm getting a little sweet.
Like they had a very like thin, sweet layer. I think this is more subtle than that, and I think it makes it better because it's still tender.
This is my favorite one we've had so far,
now we've got Frosted Flakes.
in my opinion.
Oh, I don't know if that's.
I don't know if that smells.
I was really looking forward to this one. Now I'm scared, guys. This might be bad.
This is definitely the strongest like sweetness we've had so far.
Yeah. Definitely doesn't taste as bad as it smells, I guess.
But I really like that one.
All right, next up we've got Rice Krispie.
That's just chicken.
That's just chicken, yeah.
Wow.
And like I could not. If you told me this was breadcrumbs, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here comes the scary one, as we're calling it.
Who wants the big piece?
I'll take it.
Fruity
I'll
Pebbles.
take it. This is the glittery
The smell.
texture.
Oh, that smells weird.
This is something like this is something Ariel's eating deep under the ocean somewhere.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
We're gonna have to do it. Get ready?
Why did it take the?
1, 2, 3. That's the worst one. Lowest.
Tasted like a fruity chicken.
Yeah. And fruit and chicken don't mix like
they
this.
don't.
All right, we got our final two coming up now. We've got two more up for you. First off is going to be Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
Chicken.
Chicken. Golden grams. Oh,
Oh, that smells sugar.
that smells. Yes.
That smells like sugar.
Chicken and waffles.
This one I don't think works
Well,
on
you
its
asked me to
own.
elaborate.
I think you can make it work. Like I think if you were to make it with like chicken and waffles, I think it'd be really good.
Yeah.
So, fellas, I have something to tell you. We actually have a secret ninth one we're going to try.
We do.
Grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
Here we go. We've got the grape nuts.
This doesn't smell
smells
that
like
bad.
chicken.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make me feel better.
Oh, that's funky.
Awful texture.
Awful texture.
Just for like a cereal. Terrible.
But the taste? Actually,
I think the taste works for this.
it's not bad.
I don't like it very much.
Similar to like rye bread in my
Yeah.
head. Which is I like rye bread, so
I think this one also could have been done with like seasoning and probably could have maybe worked a little bit better.
Maybe.
Definitely salt. I think definitely needs some salt.
All right. Favorite. Either the Cheerios or the Rice Krispies for me. The Rice Krispies because it just substituted breadcrumbs perfectly. Just tasted like a piece of chicken. The Honey Nut Cheerios kind of had like a bit of a honey taste to it, like the subtle honey. It wasn't like I think the cinnamon toast and the golden grams were a little much. I think the Honey Nut Cheerios were subtle enough that it seemed all right.
I'm quite literally going to copy your answers. I think.
No,
I think the Rice Krispies and the Honey Nut Cheerios were the best that we had because there's Fruity Pebbles was definitely the worst. They were both subtle enough. I think if we, cook these with like salt and pepper and some other seasonings, maybe would have been elevated a little bit.
Yeah. I think the Rice Krispies were obviously the best, like, if for a substitute. My favorite was the Frosted Flakes. I really like the Frosted Flakes.
I didn't mind the Frosted Flakes too much.
I think that this should be a last resort. If you have breadcrumbs, use them. Thank you for watching. On to the next segment.
Which fried fish is best for Fish Only Fridays?
Let's talk about that.
At the time of recording, we are currently in the season of Lent, and for Catholics, that means you cannot eat meat on Fridays leading up to the holiday of Easter. I am a practicing Catholic, so I cannot eat meat on Fridays. If I need to go through a drive-thru, though, there are pretty limited options for what I can order. This is where a fish sandwich comes in. Fish fries are very common, especially in my area. I don't know about yours, but in the Youngstown area where there are so many Catholics, fish fries are very, very common. So for fast food chains to really dive into this as well and create something is very interesting. McDonald's kind of pioneered it with the filet of fish.
Oh yeah, the filet fish is a classic. That's a staple.
Because of the fact that there were so many Catholics that couldn't eat meat, and they noticed a significant dip in sales during the time of Lent because they could not eat meat on Fridays.
Yeah, and I feel like other fast food just kind of like followed in the footsteps. I kind of think of it as like the original chicken sandwich.
Agreed.
Popeyes had that chicken sandwich boom, and then it felt like every other fast food was like, we got to up our chicken game. Fish was kind of the pioneer in that kind of category. And while I'm not a practicing Catholic, I don't practice Lent. I am a practicing pescatarian, which means fish is the only meat I eat. So when Sophia came to this idea, I said I need to be on this because basically any segment that involves beef, poultry, or pork, I can't participate in. As we've seen in the appetizer segment, sometimes people have to work around me, unfortunately.
That's not an unfortunate thing. That just means that they get to accommodate for you.
That's so real.
And they get to see a different
That's
perspective.
So real. Yeah. We have 5 different fish sandwich options today. I went all around Kent. If you want to know how long it takes to get 5 fish sandwiches in Kent, Ohio, it takes about an hour. Plan accordingly.
Think about it before you try this at home.
I mapped it out. I'm not going to tell you what all 5 options are ahead of time. We're going to pull them out of the bag and then we'll see the bag. We'll know what it is before we eat it.
Yeah, we should probably think on the overall criteria, the crispiness of the fish, the fluffiness of the bun, and what kind of toppings are included.
Yes, because I just ordered these stock. I'm going blind in this bag.
I'm hungry, so either way, I'm excited.
What's up first? Arby's. We have the fish.
Instead of the meats.
I mean, fish is meat.
Essentially.
Water meat.
Crispy fish fillet. Or fillet. Because it's 2 L's.
Is it really pronounced fillet?
I think if there are 2 L's. Allegedly. The streets are saying. This comes with a crispy fish fillet, shredded lettuce, tartar sauce, and a sesame bun. So no cheese.
No cheese. Would you like to do the honors? Okay.
It's that classic sesame seed bun, a solid, selection of fish, a pretty decent amount of tartar sauce, and then
I think there's also tartar sauce on the bottom of the
I think
patty
so,
too.
yeah. And then the lettuce I'm not thrilled about. This is Taco Bell lettuce. And I hate Taco Bell lettuce. There we go.
It's a pretty thick bun, I must say, just
the
on looks alone.
Just kind of like giving you a little cross share right here. Yeah. There's the bun is thicker than the fish itself, which is a little alarming.
That is true. It's noticeable.
But we might as well just try it.
Cheers.
Dink it.
Dink it and sink it.
Not bad.
Definitely not bad. It's not super crispy.
No. The lettuce is also doing a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, yeah. As even shredded or non-shredded, iceberg lettuce usually does a lot of nothing. F-tier leafy green, in my opinion.
Got this little piece right here of just fish. So I'm going to try it and see how crispy that is.
What do you think about the color of this? I feel like it's a little dark, like you can kind of see it right here. I feel like it's like a little bit too dark. I feel like it might be a little bit overdone. Obviously, it's frozen. It's refried, basically, but I don't know.
Overall, I have had the Arby's sandwich before, and it has made me nauseous. So I think it's just the amount of tartar sauce that they put onto it.
I was about to say, this is a lot of
tartar sauce. There is so much room for improvement on this, but it's not bad. Yeah. The lettuce needs to be a little stronger. The tartar sauce needs some work. The fish is just decent.
It's decent. I would say the flavor is good. It's the texture of the fish that needs improved on a little bit.
Correct. I'm getting too much breading and not enough real fish.
I fully agree. 1 to 10. I'm going to give this a solid 6.5.
I was going to give this a 7.
7? Yeah.
It's solid. It gets the job done.
McDonald's. We were talking about the classic.
The Filet-O-Fish.
Filet-O-Fish. You got a nice packaging for this one.
So this one, instead of a paper, is like in a little carton. And I've noticed that McDonald's is starting to do that, where they'll do it in cartons instead of like paper things or like cardboard things. I'm impressed.
Oh wow, that is a shiny bun.
McDonald's Filet-O-Fish is a fish sandwich featuring a crispy breaded fish patty made with wild-caught Alaskan pollock, American cheese, and a creamy tartar sauce, all served on a soft steamed bun.
You even call it real cheddar? It's just
I
yellow.
wouldn't
It's
call-
yellow cheese. It's American cheese.
It's one molecule away from being just plastic cheese.
Ain't we all just one molecule away from being plastic cheese?
At this stage of the game,
There are microplastics in you.
they again just a large amount of tartar sauce.
Which is crazy. I thought we were gonna have the opposite problem. I thought we were
Me
gonna
too.
get skimmed on tartar sauce,
We really aren't.
especially with inflation.
Yeah.
Inflation. Not sure about that one.
I am only getting tartar sauce.
I'm only getting tartar sauce, and also I'm getting no cheese at all.
No.
Here's the flavors: tartar sauce first, bun second, fish third, and then I wouldn't even count cheese on there.
I tasted a little bit of cheese.
A little bit of cheese. I tried to get a bite without tartar sauce to try and taste cheese. I still couldn't really taste it.
I can taste it like the tiniest bit.
Tiny hint
Just
of cheese.
a little bit.
Just a little hint
Just
of
a
cheese.
little
A little bit of cheese.
And here's the problem with that. Why can't I taste any fish?
I don't know.
Why is it that I can only taste tartar sauce, then the bun,
Yeah.
then a little hint of cheese before I can taste any fish?
And once again, this just feels like I'm just gnawing on like some styrofoam or something. There's no crunch to it at all.
Yeah, no, there is
None.
zero crunch factor.
No crunch. Even way worse than Arby's, I would say.
Oh, far worse.
I would say Arby's, there was a little bit of like, there wasn't crunch like I said, but there was a little bit of like toughness that you were like, oh, I can tell there's some bread in there.
I'm gnawing at it a little bit more. This is just too easy.
Dissolving in my mouth as if made of paper or
Not in a good way.
cardboard or styrofoam of some kind. No crunch.
None.
Give it a number score.
3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with like a 4.5 just because I don't think it's gross. I just don't think it's good.
I just don't really.
We have Arby's winning, which I don't think they hear very often.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
So Arby's reveling up because I have to imagine the next one is gonna beat you out, whatever it may be.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed for real. Ooh, we got Swenny's. Right?
So-
Yeah, we got Swenson. I had to double
Did you
check.
say Swenny's?
I said Swenny's.
Who says Swenny's?
I just did.
Oh, well.
Swenson's is like somewhat local, right?
It started in Akron
Yeah.
and has largely been making franchises across the state of Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone as far south as Columbus, to my knowledge, and as far north as Youngstown.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
b- oh, that's a lie. I know there's a location up in Parma.
For local, for those who don't know, it's like a classic kind of like 50s style. You drive up, they come out to your car, take your order, and then bring the food out to you.
It's very convenient, but it does take a little while because everything's made pretty fresh.
This was my first stop and the longest stop of the day.
Absolutely.
It was probably about a 10-minute wait for a single fish sandwich, which I'm not hating on the workers or anything. They are out there busting their behinds. They're always running. You see a worker there, they're running.
The people that are out in front, they are busting their asses.
Absolutely.
Because that's the standard.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes on in the kitchen though. According to the Swenson's website, it's just a crispy, mild white fish.
Okay.
That's it.
We've been getting a lot of mild today. I hope it's a little bit punchier than that.
I need a little bit more tang in my fish. So this is surprisingly bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Typically Swenson's is a lot smaller with their portions overall. Oh, that
Oh.
bun's a little battered.
Ooh,
And
she's a
not-
little beat up.
She's a little.
She's a little bit beat up.
And we need to also give it the benefit of the doubt, knowing that this was the one that went through the most travel time. This tastes more like a chicken nugget than anything. Again, no crunch.
I think this is the crunchiest one we've had so far, but that's not saying a lot.
Yours half might have been crunchier because this was giving me nothing.
No crunch. I also definitely tasted cheese this time.
I tasted cheese and it helps a lot.
I do agree with that. This didn't really taste very fishy at all.
I'm getting a bit of fish.
A little bit of fish,
A little bit of that fishy aftertaste.
a little bit. Gotta let it aerate. Gotta summon the fish.
After summoning the fish, after summoning the water meat, I can definitely say it's present, but it's still not great. I would say it's better than the Filet-O-Fish though.
Presentation-wise, is probably the worst one I think we've.
Oh, absolutely.
Visually, it
This
looks
is
bad.
Beat up.
Yeah, does not look good. Taste. I would probably put it in between the Filet-O-Fish and the Arby's sandwich. I think this is
I
like
agree.
a solid like 5.5.
I was gonna say 5.
I almost went 6, but I'm gonna
No,
stay 5.5.
it's not good enough to be a 6.
We got 2 more fish sandos left, and
You said Sandos?
I said sandos. I'm saying some funny things today.
Who said Sandos?
Hello everyone! I'm so excited to do this segment today, and we are doing a mute, blind, and deaf challenge. And we're going to be making this freaking Dolly Parton cinnamon swirl crumb cake. I'm here with Ryan and Andy, and yeah, I was going to see how this goes. It's going to be really fun. To get started, we have a jar, and we're going to pick who's going to be who, basically. Okay, who's go first?
I guess I will.
Okay. Got mute. Okay. You're deaf. You must be blind. Yay! Heck yeah, we're gonna get this started, bro. I have a headband for the blind, and I also have this for the deaf. And then muffle him with a t-shirt. I apologize for like pulling your head or something like that. It's like a big deal. Can you see it all?
No.
Perfect! You just wrap it around and then I'll tie it.
I give permission.
Okay. Okay. You just can't speak. Oh. Okay, since I am deaf, I'll be playing music really loud. So let me just get this started and we will see how this goes. The music is all the way up. I can't hear anything. So, let's get started. So far we just need to put the batter in the bowl. Okay, so.
Why are we still here?
I found the bowl.
So, first step, we have to put the batter in the bowl. Here, Andy, you can open the, that's the packet.
Oh god.
There you go.
Do we use the whole thing? I don't know, I'm gonna use the whole thing.
It's doing great! I'll put it.
Who wants to crack the eggs? Okay. We just need 2 eggs. Nice. Do you want to try to mix it?
Yeah.
You got it. There you go. Then we just need the melted butter.
I can't see the consistency.
I cannot hear a word you're saying.
I mean, it feels like it's thickening up. I think.
Huh? How's it going over here? I think you're doing great. Oh, got the gloves out. That smells really good, actually. And Andy is mixing it up. It's kind of pumpy, but it's okay. You're good. You're good. I'll do some more mixing. There you go. We're doing something here. Trying to get the. It's stuck in the wrist. Will this be a disaster or will this be the best thing we've ever made in our lives? Is it supposed to be clumpy like that? I have no clue. Oh yeah, Dad, I need milk. I'm stupid. We need the milk. We have a half cup of milk. This is a half cup, right? 1/2? We're gonna pretend it is. Whee. I promise I can cook, guys. I'm a baker. No, I'm not. I'm a liar. There we go. Should have got measuring cups, but who needs measuring cups when we have, you know, a mind? It's looking good. Well, you can't see it, but it looks good, Andy. Okay. Let's see. Next, we have to make the strudel topping. So who wants to do the strudel topping? You want me to do it? Okay. I will do it. Hi. Oh, this is a good song. Hold up. Anyway, more melted butter, and then just mix it with this. Here's that. Just dump it into the bowl right there. Yep. Perfect. You're doing good. Stick up. Doing so good already, you guys. It's going really well. Getting it. Almost there. Cool. Okay. We're gonna check. See if it's like close to being done. I believe it is. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. Let me just pour it out really quick. Ooh. Okay. The box said just stab it. If it comes out clean, then it's done. Okay. Okay. It's getting done. All right. We're just gonna set it up here and let it cool. That. We made that. All three of us made that. You see that? Fire. Okay, everybody. Okay. Pebble is here. We have the freaking yeah. Look at that, guys. It looks good. Wow. Ooh ah. The pan's still hot. But I don't care. I want it now. So we're just gonna serve it. Okay, guys. Let's back up a little bit. Taste test. See how we did. 3, 2, 1. I can get a piece. Hot. It's still hot.
Honestly, worth burning your mouth.
Honestly, think of it as like baked cinnamon toast crunch.
That's really what it is, bro.
I love this.
Cooked cereal.
Cooked cereal. Honestly, I think we ate it up. Good job, guys. Boom. Boom. Well, I think we succeeded. You guys had fun? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. This was MD, Ryan, and Tzaria. Have a good day. Love y'all. Peace out. Boom. Chakalaka. Okay,
And that will do it for today's episode of Food Flash. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Food Flash BSC. Until next time, stay hungry, folks.